Shot through the heart and you're too late. Hey, what's up, Popper Penguin? How you doing? Nice to see you here. Popper Penguin, this is my new channel. So this is the new channel. I'm gonna keep this channel and we're gonna keep going to the top. That's what's gonna go, that's what's gonna happen. It's going well, Popper Penguin. I hope you are too. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, this will be my new channel from now on, where, you know, we're going to do some good content and go outside and do all sorts of good content, you know. I just let too much negativity get to my head, Popper Penguin. I mean, we're not all perfect, and I was getting a lot of, you know, I was stuck in my head, like, because my views weren't all that, like, they weren't up like they used to on my old channel, and I kind of let that get to my head and deleted my old channel. But I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to, you know, we're going to do good with this new one. So, yo, what's up, Homeless Honda? What's going on, Homeless Honda? What's up, Queen Unwell? Nice to see ya. What up? But yeah, so we're going to keep doing what's good for the channel. So, this new channel. So, yeah, I go live every single day. Tomorrow will be a panel, so, which I'm looking forward to. I have God and faith with me. I believe in God, Popper Penguin. I believe in God. So, what's up, Brain? How you doing, man? Shout out to Brain. We've already repented, so we always have God in our hearts. All of us do. But me, I always have God with me. God's got me through a lot of things in my life, you know. So, what else? But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Nice to see you Unwell. I hope you've had a very good day. Brain, I hope you had a good day. Popper Penguin. God bless you all. God bless everybody. God bless the world. The world needs a lot of blessings. So, but yeah. Hit the like. Please hit the like. Let's see if we can get up to, so my goal for likes, like always, is 5 likes. So, you don't have to hit the like, but, you know, please and thank you. It helps get the channel out there too, and the algorithm, the more likes as well. So, but it's up to you guys. Like I said, no, you know, it's up to you. So, I gave it a like. Thanks, Homeless Honda. But happy Friday to everybody. So happy Friday to everybody. Hope everybody had an awesome, wonderful Friday and a good week. What's coming up in Canada is the Indigenous Day on the, I think it's on, I'm thinking now, the 21st of June. So in a couple weeks. So I have a lot of respect for the Indigenous people. So I'll be doing like, I don't know, something cool that day. So maybe go for a hike on that day or something. It's cool, different hike of the lands or something. So the Indigenous Day. So it's pretty much to remember, especially. That's a Popper Penguin. That's good, the Lord's Prayer, you know. But anyways, like I said, what happens on that, it's just to remember, you know, it's to remember the families that were, you know, the families and kids that they were in like a private school or whatever, and you know things happened. They were abused, and some of them passed away. Families that couldn't find, they couldn't find their loved ones, but then they were found. Some of them unmarked underneath, where some of these private schools or whatever were. So it's to remember those, to respect the indigenous people as well, but also to remember the ones that were lost, and to remember the ones that went through that terrible time, So yeah, it's you could look it up too. What's up, homie Wilson? What's up, buddy? The lights are turned on, Popper Penguin. See, got the lights on. See. Yeah, so that's what it's about. Yikes! That's funny. But yeah, it's, and just celebrate about Indigenous, the people that were here before the land in Canada, right? So, but yeah, so that's on the 21st. So I'm gonna, I don't know, go for a cool hike and explore somewhere. We'll figure it out. So, what do you mean by turn on the lights? What do you mean by yikes, hobo or homasanda or Popper Penguin? What do you mean turn on? The lights are turned on there, man. See, I got lights turned on. I got lights turned on everywhere. See? Oh no. There's an earthquake. Get down on the ground. Shh, I'm kidding. Sorry, guys. A little bit motioned there fast. Sorry. But so for trivia today, we got Star Wars. We got Star Wars series. Dear God, I pray that there's more good in the world and more light. And God, please help those that are in need of food and water. And dear God, I pray that the world would be a better place. Amen. So there you go. But yeah, okay, I have to focus on driving for a minute. I have 220. No, brain, no. Amen, that's right, Popper. Focus. Oh no, I'm cooked. You're cooked, brain. Bahoma Sonda said. So, anyways, so we got Star Wars series trivia, Star Wars shows. So question number 1, we're gonna do. I gotta write down some points here. Excuse me. I gotta grab a piece of paper here. Hold on. Okay, so the first question is, what is the actual name of Yoda? Intro. What is the actual name of Yoda introduced in The Mandalorian? So that's the first question. Not Mitchell. No. Good guess, though, Unwell. Starts with a G. Yeah, Thumper got it right. What's up, Thumper? Thumper in the house. Yeah, Thumper. So Thumper got it correct. That's Groger. What's up, Rocky? Homie Rocky's in there. So Thumper got the first one right. I hope you're having a good day, Rocky and Thumper. Next question is, what weapon do Jedi Knights use? What weapon do Jedi Knights use? That's an easy one. What weapon do Jedi lightsaber? Unwell got that one. She popped up first, so. So Queen Unwell gets that one. Next question is what is the name of Han Solo's ship? Or Han Solo's ship? What is the name of Han Solo's ship? I wonder if anybody knows this one. Millennium Falcon, yeah. So Homeless Honda got that. Hold on a sec here. Homeless Honda comes in with a point. So there's that. Next question is what creatures live in the forest of Endor? Endor. So what creatures live in the forests of Endor? Ewoks, yeah. So Homeless Honda, who popped up first? Brain did. So Brain got that one. Brain popped up first, I saw. I went up, so Brain gets that. Next question is, who is Luke Skywalker's father? Who is Luke Skywalker's father? No, Darth Vader. Homeless Honda got it. So Homeless Honda popped up first. It's Darth Vader, that's correct. This game is not rigged, Homeless Honda. I got everybody, so you, Homeless Honda, and quite a few always tell me to go up and look. So that's what I did with the last question, and Brain was the first one there that popped up. So, I know, it's you. We all have fun. I know you were kidding, but sometimes I will explain, So, Brain got that. Or who got that? Hold on a sec. Hold on. Homeless Honda got it, so. Okay, next question. Let's see. Next question is, what does the acronym AT-AT stand for? So what does that acronym stand for? Let's see. Hold on a sec. No, Homeless Honda popped up first, Thumper. I went and looked. All-terrain attacks. Yeah, so Brain pretty much got that one. So Brain got that one. So that is all-terrain armored transport. So I'll give that one to Brain. Brain got it pretty much. So it's an attack vehicle pretty much. Next question is on what ice planet do the rebels have a base at the beginning of the Empire Strikes Back? So on what planet do the rebels? Hoth, there you go. Thumper got it. Thumper got that one, so good job to Thumper there. Next question, we're moving on to the next question. Thumper got that one. Who is the administrator of Cloud City? Who is the administrator of Cloud City? Good guess, Unwell. No. It's Hondo. So Thumper got that one. So I know what he meant by that. Not Lando, but it's it's Hando Carlson. So Thumper got that one. Next question is, what color is May? What color is? Hold on a sec. I can't even read my own writing here. What color is Mace Wind's lightsaber? Not red, no. So what color is Mac Wind's lightsaber? Not blue, no. So not red, not blue. It's purple. So Thumper got that. That's purple. And then last question, guys, is who built the Golden Droid C-3PO? Who built the Golden Droid? Who built the Golden Droid, the -CP3PCO? Not Luke, no. Not Luke. There's a name, so it's not Luke, no. Starts with an A. It starts with an A. There you go. Thumper got it. It's Anakin Skywalker did. Whoa, what's up, Devious James? What's going on, buddy? Nice to see you in here, man. So Thumper got the last one there. So congratulations to Thumper for winning the first category with 5 points. So good job, man. And I hope you had a positive day, buddy. So there's that. Now we have 3 hangman questions now. So I need to grab my eraser. I need to grab my magic eraser and erase here, okay? We're gonna go here and erase. See if this helps, change the way I look. So we're gonna erase this and erase our beard, brush our teeth. Ugh. I'm just being funny, guys, so. Hit the line. So no, we don't have hate towards those people, guys. I don't anyways, so. Yeah, don't, hey, Devious James. You said the word too, so. Guys, smarten up. Come on. Smarten up or else I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna riot, guys. You smarten up now. Smarten up. Come on. Well, I saw what you said there, Devious James. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. But anyways, well, that's true, Thumper. Yeah. Happy Pride Month too. So, to those that. Happy Pride Month. Anyways, guys, we're here to do some trivia. Let's stay on track, okay? So, but like I said, Happy Pride Month, I have no hate towards those people. So, excuse me. Excuse-moi. Excuse me. But anyways, like I said, we're going to go ahead and do our hangman trivia now. So people can put the, if they know the answer, they can say like the full answer. But also people can guess letters as well. Okay. So the first question to this, hold on, just bear with me for a minute. I'm just writing down here. Okay, so our first question, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 8 letters and it's just one word. So how did I get this was from a fight in hockey. So the scar right here, when I played hockey, I would have to wear glasses. But later on in hockey, like when I think it was bantam. Like as I got older through hockey, I wore contacts. But what happened is I got into a fight, and one of the the guy came with a good punch, and it pushed my glasses like back, and the screw like it got into my skin there. So yeah, I played hockey and football and lacrosse. Lacrosse, that's like when I was younger, I was in good shape. So I used to love playing lacrosse, mainly because of the running and the I guess because I like to play lacrosse was, I guess, a lot of hitting like hockey. But I liked playing because I liked being a goalie when I played goalie one year, I remember. I just always thought being a lacrosse goalie was cool. And then I played like on the floor as a winger. So, and I enjoyed the running, just like hockey, put on some skates. I enjoyed the fast pace of hockey, just skating, shooting the puck. Football was okay. But I mainly liked lacrosse and hockey. Did you win in the fight? I had the upper hand, so yeah. But the guy got in a few good shots. So I used to, yeah, in hockey, I only fought when I had to protect, if they went after our goalie or something, or, you know, if one of the bigger guys would go after a smaller player. But mainly, if somebody goes after, like, what's it called? If they shower the goalie, so pretty much like where the player, when the goalie has the puck, the play's stopped. Sometimes players will stop in front of the goalie and it sprays like ice in their face. That's another thing when I stood up for the goalie, too. What position I played? Left, what was it? Left guard. I was left guard and left tackle I played. I did play on, I think I played like once on the defensive end, but I was mainly on the O-line, the offensive line. In hockey, I pulled their jersey over the head, yeah. In football, there was a technique. When I played football, there was a technique where you kind of, when the football, when the plays started, you grab the guy's jersey on the shoulders, and throw them like that, kind of swish over them with one arm, and you're past, right? That's only on the defensive line when you're going to sack the quarterback. But that was a technique I learned pretty quick. There was some players on my team that would go straight for the knees, but that's a dirty play because that can injure a player, right? So I usually, when the ball was hot, I would just go for the guy it's kind of like a swim move. Kind of go for their shoulder and go around them quick, right? So I wasn't that good to go pro. So, but anyways, our first question, we're going to do our hangman here. What is the ringing in the ear called? There's a medical term. So people can guess letters, but if they know the answer, they can say it out right away. But what is the ringing in the ears called? Tinnitus. Unwell got it. So that's correct, Unwell. I was not good enough to go pro, but you know, it was fun to play. Kept you busy playing hockey, football, getting involved in sports and stuff. So I was thankful that, I was able to do those sports. So next question is our next hangman question. Is this trivia? No, hey, what's up, Omar? How you doing, Omar? I always like to say too, this is 18 years of age and up. If you're 18 and up, adult age, you're welcome to stay here. But if you're not, then we'll have to ask to remove you. So, is this trivia over? No, it's just started. It's just getting started, Omar. It's just getting started, Omar. It ain't over, bud. I'm well. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know, Omar. So, no, there's none of that on here, Devious James. So, there's none of that on here, so. But yeah, this is 18 plus. Thank you, Brain. I'm going to go ahead. How do you pin that on here? Oh, like this. There you go. So it's up at the top there. So our second question, to Hangman Trivia is, I'm going to go ahead, draw this here. Boom. And it's, it's 4 letters, the name of a country, okay? So the trivia topic was Star Wars. Omar, you missed it, though, the first category. So the first category was Star Wars trivia. And Thumper, one of my mods, won that one. And now we're just doing three questions of Jeopardy Hangman trivia. So we're on the second question now. But this is just, these are just a mix-up of 3 questions here for the Hangman trivia. So there's 4 letters. It's a country. So just like that. It has the longest coastline of any continent. Yeah, Asia. So Brain got it correct. Asia. So there you go, guys. Brain got that one. That's Asia. So that's correct. So Brain. And then our last question is, let's see. I'm just writing Asia's a continent, not a country. My apologies. Yeah, Asia's a continent. My apologies, right? Yeah. It's a continent, yeah. So my apologies. So in this one, there's there's a first name and a last name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 letters in the first name. And there's 4 letters in the last name. It's a female as well. And the question is, so here it is here, the hangman there. So people can guess the letters too as well. If you know the answer, you can let me know right away. But this is a singer. This singer who had hits with I'm Coming Out and Upside Down earned the supreme honor of a Lifetime Grammy in the year of 2012. So Brain says E. Is there an E? There's no E. Devious James got it correct. It's Diana Ross. Yep. So Devious James got that. That's Diana Ross. So there's the answer. It's kind of backwards, but Diana Ross. So we're going to have to do one more question, and this is between unwell, brain, and devious because you guys all have 1 point each. So, boof, there it is. Devious James. I'm looking for an easy Jeopardy question here. Let's see. Just give me a second. Let's see. Okay, so this is we'll see if anybody gets this one. Omar, if you're still in here, you might get this one. But, let's see. So this one has... And then, the first name has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. The second name has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 letters. And then the third name has 3 letters. So this is between unwell, brain, and devious James. The question is here is, so many confuse. Yeah, that's right, unwell. So 7 for the first, 12 for the second, and 3 letters for the third. So, many confuse Cinco de Mayo with this Mexican holiday, which actually takes place on September 16th. So what holiday is that called? So people can guess the letters, but if they know the answer, like I said, you can let me know right away. But this is between devious, James, brain dead, and unwell. Not Feliz Navidad, so no. So that's the head, so it's not. So between unwell, brain, and devious to get out of a tie. So we already put the head. So did I miss the question? So brain, the question is, many confuse Cinco de Mayo with this Mexican holiday, which actually takes place on September 16th. It's a Mexican holiday, but it's not Cinco. Yeah, it's not Cinco de Mayo. No, it's not that one. So, unwell, it says I have no idea. You can guess letters too. So, Homus Honda, that is correct, but, yeah, so Devious James got it. It's Dia de la Independencia. Is that's Mexican Independence Day, right? And Mexican Devious. So is it Devious James or unwell? Or is that what it spells in Mexican? Dia de la Independencia. Is that what it means in Spanish? Well, the answer, I'm going to have to go with what it says, the answer. So it says, so the actual answer is, what is Mexican Independence Day? So unwell gets that one because I have to go by what the answer says, right? To be fair, you know. So that's what it says right here. What is Mexican Independence Day? So unwell got that last one. So Unwell is the winner of Hangman Trivia. So I will give Devious James what I answered in. Yeah, but I'm Devious James. I got to go by what the answer says for Jeopardy. You know, it's to be fair, right? I'm just being fair. So the answer is, what is Mexican Independence Day? It wouldn't, if the answer would say, if it said in Spanish, I would give that to you, right? But I'm just going by what this says here. The answer. So, but I will give Devious James, I'll give you half a point. So, because Unwell said, you can thank Unwell, because Unwell said, I think we both deserve, because I also was struggling and I knew, but trying to phrase it in Spanish. So, Mexico's most significant national holiday, it commemorates the start of the Mexican War of Independence against Spain. That's good to know, Devious James. In 1810, huh? Okay, well, I'm gonna give you half a point, Devious James. So thank you, Unwell, for being fair. Let's see. So Devious gets half a point, so 1.5, and then Unwell gets a full point there, 1 point. But anyways, I gave you half a point, Devious James, so, and that's because of Unwell. So thank you, Unwell. I wrote a paper on that, and you must, yeah. Well, that's good to write a paper on that for sure. It's good to know history like that, right? So, what are we at here? Okay, so we're at Pictionary. We're going to do 2 Pictionaries now. I'm not very good drawer, so Devious James, I gave you half a point, man, so at least. And Unwell, thanks for that. Thank her, too. What was I doing now? We'll do some more history trivia, Devious. So on Sunday, I'll do either Sunday or Monday. We'll do history trivia. A lot of people like history, so I'm not an artist. I try the best at being a drawing artist, but I'm not super good at it. But so what we're gonna do? Okay, so we got this here, and then I'm just trying to picture. Okay, you got this thing here. Press that. And we got this. Of course, we got these. We got these. 3. Okay, this person pressed that. Okay. I'm on the computer now and not behind. No more excuses. So our first Pictionary trivia, guys, is, so here's some traffic lights. This person's pressing that, but what is this called here? What would this be called here that people cross? Or that walk across or whatever? There's a name for it. Brain got it. Crosswalk, yep. So Brain got that one. Oh, so that's a crosswalk. And then the last question here is, we're gonna go with one last one. One. So one last one. There we go. I just had to say that a few times. But yeah, we got one last one, okay? We got one. We got one last question. One. One, one, one. We have one more, okay? One. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to be funny, so. But we got one last question here. Hey, Thumper. Thumper. Jeez, Thumper. We got one. It's getting stuck in my. Purple's awesome. Shout out to Purple Zombie. Okay, so I'm just trying to think what this last one could be. This last one question. Okay. Okay, so we got this tall thing here. Boom, like that. We got this person up here. He's hooked up. He's got a person down there. Whoa, no. And he's got like this hooked up. And this person drops like that, you know. And you got water, mountains here. So, Unwell got it correct. Yes. Without even, you know, I shouldn't have even explained it, but what am I thinking, man? But bungee jumping, yeah. So this is it here. This person's hooked up here, and this person jumps. They're on a bungee cord thingy. And they jump up and come back up, So Unwell's the winner of the last one. And that's my fault. I shouldn't have explained when I was drawing. Like, geez, Reed. Okay, so Unwell. We'll do one more, okay? Do you want to do one more? Yeah. Unwell, should we do one more? It's up to Queen Unwell because she got the last one there. Do we do one more? It's all up to Unwell. One more encore. Sounds good. So we'll do one more question. Okay? Okay. We'll do one more question. Well, we're sitting in the forest, getting ready to fish, while I catch a dish of potatoes. What stocks? 11 more. Okay, so what's our last one going to be? It's got to be tough. It's going to be a tough doozer. Let's see. Okay, I know one. So this might be hard, but so this has got big. This might be hard to do, but here's a person working here. You just made cookies. What kind, Devious James? Okay, so the last one is here. So people walk into the bank, right? And here's the teller here. What is this called here that you see in the back? It's a big door with the big turn thing on it. A safe, yep. So Brain got it. It's a safe. Yep, that is correct. So that is correct. It's a safe where people keep like, there's a vault and there's a safe where you can go in there to the safe where people, you know, I forget what it's called. It's a safe, but people go in there and put like important things like their will and important stuff in there, safe as well. So Brain is the winner of the last one. So congratulations, Brain. Let's see, how much you down today? Or sugar cookies? I've never had those. Safety deposit box, yeah, or something. That's what they're called. But Brain's the winner of the last one, so round of applause for Brain and for everybody. Great game. Yeah. Great game to everybody. It's a vault. A vault. Some banks have a vault and a safe. So in Canada here, Devious James, in Canada here, there's a safe. So they would have the safe and then a vault. And that's why I've seen, like when I go into my bank or whatever, do banking, they have a small one with a safe, and then the next to it's a vault. So what I'm saying is maybe I should have done an American. That question could have been based. I should have done like an American one. I don't know if they're all the same, American and Canada, the vault safe. Well, that's the Devious James. That's the answer. It was a safe. So it's all good, Devious James. That's the answer. So in Canada, we call it, there's a safe on one part and then the vault's beside it. So people go into the safe and put what they want to be kept. And there's their deposit box or whatever you call it. Brain worded it. So, but you're all good though, Devious James? I'm just going by what the answer is, man. So I guess I could have worded it differently maybe, or maybe I should have just did an American bank like vault question, I guess. Keep trading stocks. You got to keep trading stocks and earn that money, man. You're pretty good at that, Devious James, right? The boofer who let the dogs out. Boof, boof, boof. Where are you getting the answer? Was it Canadian? It was from Canada. I didn't like. It was a Canadian. I guess I could have done American. I should have done American and a Canadian question, like both different. But I got it from, it's from Canada. So the question. So, the bank, it was like I typed in on Google like banks. It was like banks in Canada or something. So that's where basically I looked that up on Google Banks. What is the bank, like the room called beside the vault or whatever in a bank? That's what I put on Google. So technically it probably had an American answer and a Canadian one. So I was just researching and looking. And in Canada at some banks here, they have what you call a vault where the money goes, and then right beside it would be a separate room called a safe where people have their safety deposit boxes in there, right? So that's pretty much the one I went with. So that's why I'm saying I could have done America one and a Canadian question. So there you go. It's all good, guys. Devious James was just asking me, so it's all good. I don't mind people asking me questions like that, you know. So it's all good. So, but yeah, that's where I found it, Devious James. But yeah, so we're gonna do our points now. We're gonna add up our points. So we're going to go with, let's see. So first place, so we're gonna go with Thumper. Thumper's got 5 points, so first Thumper. Let's see, who else is in first? So Thumper's off here. Then we have Unwell. Brain has 2, 3. So would you look at this? But great game, Devious James. So I mean, you pretty much got a 1.5 points. So that's still doing good, man. So, Brain, you're in first place and you're tied with Thumper with 5 points, man. So in first place goes to Thumper with 5 and Brain with 5 points. Second place goes to 2, 3. So second place goes to Unwell with 3 points. And Homeless Honda with 2. And then third place goes to Devious James with 1.5 points. So there you go. So good job to Thumper Brain for first, second Unwell Homeless Honda, and third, good job to Devious James with 1.5 points too. So that's better than 0 or nothing, right? So, but like I said, for the next one, I'm gonna make sure that it's very I got to make sure that it's very descriptive and on point, you know. I got to really make sure of that. But we're going to do some history trivia, more of history for, it's either Sunday or Monday will be the next one. So that's that. Oh, I'm not worried about it, no. I mean, like I said, my trivia it's not rigged. I do the best I can do with the trivia, right? Maybe certain places on the internet, I don't know. I look up different trivia things the best I can, and I think on my part I could be a little bit more descriptive, though, on the question. I should have done like an American one and a Canadian one, like both, right? So, but I still learn every day, and I'm doing the best I can, and nothing is rigged. I do these trivias to the best of my ability, and I make sure that every answer is correct. But like I said, that said though, is not everything on the internet. Like maybe I could get, the best thing to do is ordering a trivia cards game or something where, you know, it's 100% on point, because not everything on the internet is always true, you know. But yeah, we're gonna do the tower stack game now. To finish it off. Oh, I gotta stretch out. So Devious James wanted a tour of my place, so we pretty much got it back. Well, a porch, a deck. So got that, got like TV area, kitchen. That's where the other spare room is, where my pet rabbit is. Not going to go interrupt my rabbit because he's sleeping, but there's another big spare room in there. And then there's a room here as well. Could be a bedroom, I guess. I don't know. There's a bathroom here too. You know. So that's for anybody that's either staying in there or in that room there. And then there's this room, my room, closet, and then bathroom. So there's that bathroom in there. And then there's pretty much, I think I showed you, Devious James and everybody, that there's like a deck you can go out. But the pigeons unfortunately ruined that. So my deck has like spikes, owls, and there's a netting pretty much put across to stop the pigeons from, ruining my deck. So yeah, I guess you could call it a 3-bedroom. I don't know, 2.5 maybe. Because that second room is not like a big room. But yeah, maybe 2.5 bedrooms. I don't know. Dang, dude, that place is pretty big. Yeah, it's a nice place. I'm thankful, so. Devious James, you seem like I'm not sure what that means unwell, or, I'm not smart enough. Well, yes, frame the Pictionary art. The pigeons pretty much, Devious James, they were, like, I would go outside and, like, I had a barbecue at one point on the deck, and they started flying on my deck and like pooping everywhere on the windows, my barbecue. I had to get rid of my barbecue. It was disgusting, the deck, from them. They would poop all over the deck. So it was getting really bad. So whoever lived here before me must have been feeding the pigeons. Maybe an older person, I don't know. But when I moved in here, every summer for 2 years I had to deal with it, where there were 3 pigeons that kept coming to my deck every summer, and they wouldn't go away. I mean, I would go out on my deck and clap my hands really loud to, shoo, like get them to fly away, but they just keep coming back. It's like the magnetic field with those birds, they remember the same spot, which is, pretty cool, I guess, for those kind of birds. Yeah, that's pretty much what I am like unwell. Just the bare important essentials. So that's basically, yeah, that's pretty much sums it up with me. Is good, yeah. Well, it keeps it empty, I guess. My place, I don't know. You should problem solve. No, I don't want to. I really like birds and animals, Devious James. I mean, the only thing I would do is I could trap the pigeons, but I could always let them go somewhere, like, I mean, that would be a good live stream, I guess. I could always, like, catch the pigeons and then use an e-bike or an e-scooter and go somewhere far and just let them go, right? But then again, they'll remember my deck, and then they'll just fly all the way back, I'm sure. So, and I don't think, I think they're protected here, the city. So I wouldn't want to do that, so. Yep. Every summer, Devious James. Yeah, every spring and summer. So every spring and summer my daughter comes to visit. That's, yeah. So every spring and summer she comes here. So I've been doing really well with my sobriety and all that, and I've, like I said, I've been getting things back, and that's why it's important working your program and being sober is you do earn and get things back, right? And makes you feel good as a person. And I thank God for that as well, you know. But anyways, yeah, so. Well, yeah, I do have a daughter unwell. I talked about it on my other channels when I had them. So, but this was before I even met, my new mods and viewers. But I did go over the story about, my addiction, before I got sober, the bad places it took me and sacrifices I had to do, So, yeah, I remember Devious James. Devious James. What's up, Steve? Happy Friday to you, Steve Dave. Shout out to you, homie. But Devious James, you know all that, the story anyways. Because Devious James was part of the channel when I had my first channel. So he's been part of my channel for, I don't know, when did I start my first channel? Like 2 years, I guess, or yeah, 2 years ago. I had like on my first ever channel I was pretty much close to like 700 subscribers. So I'm just finding the so we got to get past level 7 today. So we're going to go ahead and do this game now. So I'm starting here. So this is like that. That's level 1. Level 2. Level 3. Level 4. Hey, Lenny. What's up, Lenny? Shout out to Queen Lenny. Queen Lenny and Queen Unwell. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on to level 5, guys. Level 5. Level 6. We're on level 7. Do you think I can make level 8? We've already got to level 7. So we've already gotten to level 7 here. So I don't know. Do you think I can make it to level 8? I think we can go to 11. Unwell. I gotta find the other pieces. I don't know where they went. I have to go look for them, so I'm glad you brought that up, Unwell, because yeah, I have to go look for the other ones. So let's see if we make it to... Yo, what's up, Alex? What's up, buddy? Shout out to Alex. Alex has been part of the channel, too, for since the beginning as well with Devious James. I'm trained. What's up there? Fear this Reaper. Shout out to you. Everybody go sub up to at Fear This Reaper. Welcome. Nice to see you in here again. So I'm training a pigeon to fly to Devious with a note that says Fear This Reaper. That's funny. Jeez. Okay, we're on the last one here, okay? We got to get to level 8. Okay, so here it goes. Oh, man, I'm nervous. It's got to give me a bit of time here. I'm a little nervous here, so... Oh, my hands are shaky. Oh, man. Look at that, man. It's like it's near the edge. So it's near the edge there. I made it to level 8. I did it. Woo! I did it. I freaking did it, guys. Can we do 8.5? There's one left. Are we able to do 8.5 on here? Oh man. We got to 8 though, so I got it. I passed today. I passed. I did it. So I gotta find the other pieces, Devious. So I'm glad Unwell actually brought that up. So because I was looking for the other pieces, unless I have like a bunch of old trivia cards and papers stuffed in here too. So they could be like in the bottom somewhere. So I did it, Brain, but you know what we're going to be doing for Brain since I didn't pass yesterday. I was supposed to get to level 8, but we're going to chug a whole thing of pickle juice, just straight pickle juice. So I will keep you guys notified when that stream happens. So probably either Sunday or Monday, but you guys will stay notified. When I schedule it or when I'm able to, that'll be notified. So for you guys, and then my food challenge, that'll be coming up soon. So I gotta collect some of these here. That's all of them. So yeah. Queen Lenny's married to Unwell, Devious James. Lenny, yeah. Unwell said she's married to me. What does it say? We are also... Jeez. Unwell. Look, Lenny said Devious James. Lenny said Scissor Sisters. Oh, man. That's funny. Yeah, Pride Month. That's right, Devious James. But nice to see you in here, Alex. Hope you're doing well, man. I'm happy Carolina Hurricanes tied the series 1-1 against Vegas. So can we, I'm praying. I'm just praying that they'll win tomorrow. I think they play tomorrow. So I hope they win tomorrow. So good to hear, Alex. Good to hear mine. But yeah, I'm doing a panel tomorrow. So when I go live, I'll post it on my community, on my channel. I'm going live. It'll be a little bit before, just to give everyone a heads up, all of you guys. So the panel's at 3 p.m. on my channel tomorrow. So that would be like around 6 for you guys. And then that would be I guess that would be like close to 12 a.m. or in the UK for some people. But yeah, we're gonna do a panel, try that out on my channel. So everybody's welcome that's on my channel. They're welcome to come up if they want to. It's but there'll be a link to join too. So I will try to be there and remain as PC. Okay, sounds good, Brain. The Spurs play tonight. I hope the Spurs win. I don't watch basketball that much. It's usually the finals in basketball I'll watch, you know. Are you in Edmonton? No, I'm not. I am not in Edmonton. I'm not in Wonton, Alberta. No. I used to live in Calgary and Airdrie. But no, I don't live in Edmonton. What time is it for you right now? It's 6 o'clock here, so that's what time it is. We got it. It's 6 o'clock here, so I'm East Coast. Yeah, so that'd be the same time, Alex. I'm in Canada. Yeah, I am. I'm in Canada. I'm pretty much by Vancouver. So I'm somewhere near Vancouver. So sorry, Rito, I'm Nick's, bro. Oh, it's all good. We rivals here. So I'm going for Spurs, but Alex is going for Knicks. The Knicks to win. That's I live in Lagos, Nigeria, in LA, Los Angeles down there. It's a little city in Nigeria. That's where I'm from, and that's where I'm living currently. So very hot here. It's like almost 100 degrees. Whew. Alex, my team's gonna win over the Knicks. I'm going for Spurs. I'm going. Oh, jeez. I'm yawning while I'm pawning some fish at the pawn store. Gotta get me a dish. I gotta get me a dish of some fish while I cook and prep my meals. I'm going to the gym and I work out at home because I like to lift other people up in a positive way. If Alex loses, Alex has to do the pepper. Alex is like, no way, man. No. It's all good. It's all good. So. Thumper says I should go. You should go for Spurs since I'm in Texas. I'm cheering for the Spurs, Thumper. I am. I'm cheering for the Spurs. But Alex is cheering for the Knicks, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm going for the Spurs for sure. I think Purple's voting for Spurs as well. Are you near Winnipeg? No. I'm pretty much close to Vancouver. That's where I'm from, so I'm near Vancouver. I live in the ocean. I come out once every couple months to do trivia and then I go back in the ocean, so I swim I swim near Victoria. That's usually where I swim with the whales. And when it's time for trivia, I turn into a human. I come out of the ocean and do trivia, and then I go back after. So, have you been to Thunder Bay? No. I've been to Toronto, though. I'm not Thunder Bay, though. And Alex is 6 hours from New York. Do you know about the lobster Canada uses instead of a groundhog to predict the length of... Yes, I do know, Unwell. The only reason why I know that is because we have a Red Lobster here, and they do this. They do that about every year at Red Lobster. So they have like some contest or something there. That's funny. Lucy the lobster is Nova Scotia's crustacean weather residing in... Yep, that's correct. It is crazy. That's right. I go to Red Lobster every year, and that's how they predict. It's like they do like some sort of it's like a competition at Red Lobster. I'm 2 hours from Toronto. I'm near. I've swam to Sudbury, yeah. So I've swam to Sudbury in the snow. But I'm not near Sudbury, no. Yeah, that's right, Lenny. I'm about 8 hours from Sudbury. Yeah, I've been to Sudbury, but I usually like swim in the snow. So I turn into I don't know, a hedgehog, and I prowl through the dirt and snow to Sudbury in the winter. Devious, you got some funny questions. There's a show. What's the term? What's with all these 200, 500 questions you got here? Oh, I was watching a cop show on YouTube, and I was reading the comments. It was a live stream, and this cop pulled somebody over, and somebody was saying like once a cop starts asking you like 200 to 500 questions, then you know that they're going to search your vehicle. So I don't know. It just kind of made me think of that when you were asking so many questions in chat. Because the highway patrol, they're like, oh, where you're going to Texas, eh? What's in Texas? What you're going to see your brother? And then where are you going to next? Where are you going to drop this off to? Oh, you don't live here. You're going the other direction. Like he was asking this guy's a lot, like so many questions. It was funny. Hey, what's up, Fear this Rito in this chat? Say next question. That's right. That's right, Alex. But anyways, like I said, that's all the questions I'm taking. So, next question. Next question. You already said your questions. Next one. Yeah. Well, we have. That's something you got to research. So, who knows, right? Who knows? What does Trump say? Trump's like, that's enough. That's enough. Like to the reporter when he wouldn't sit down, and Trump's like, that's enough. I don't listen to fake news. Enough with the questions. I'm on to the next one. So... You would know who Trump is there. You're from Florida, Devious James. Devious James is just he likes to be funny. So that's I know he's just being funny. So we got a few comedian funny people in the channel, part of the channel, which is good to have funny people, you know. Florida's big supporter of Trump, I think. Florida. I would like to live in Florida, to be honest with you. You know. Nice weather all around. Lots of beaches in Florida, that's for sure. You know, Florida's always nice too. You don't have to deal with, you know, the cold that sweeps off the ocean, the cold, crisp winds on the coast where I am. You know, you get the cold, crisp wind blowing off the ocean into the city. Gets very cold, and a lot of wet rain in the winter too. But Florida's a good place. Shout out to the Florida Panthers. They won the Stanley Cup back-to-back, but I was hoping this year they would, but they didn't make it to playoffs for some reason this year. We have dry rain here. The dry rain can get kind of cold too. It was like 80 degrees. Yeah, I know, right? I wish it was 80 degrees here on Christmas Day. But here it was what? Well, it was more of a wet cold. Say like minus 2 or 3, which is pretty cold. Hey, have a great one. I'm working on something on my VM. I will post in Discord. Wind sounds good, Thumper. I'm gonna go ahead and head off too and enjoy the rest of my Friday evening, Friday night, just chilling, relaxing. Gonna watch this basketball game and go Spurs, and we'll see what happens, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see what happens, you know. But I want to say a big thank you. Big thank you. What's up, Dark Lord Thumper? Shout out to Dark Lord Thumper. Shout out to Dark Lord Thumper. Alex says go next. Go Spurs. Go Spurs. You know? Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs. But I want to say a big thank you to Alex and Lenny and Dark Lord Thumper, Brain, Thumper, Devious James, Alex, Lenny, Queen Unwell, Fear This Reaper. Who else was in here? Quite a bit of awesome people in here. Wilson, Homeless Honda, Steve Dave. Who else? Who else we got in here? It was in here, Devious James, and we got, who else was in here? Rocky and Papa Penguin, and Wilson, and Alex, and everybody else, thank you. Everyone be safe and have a glorious evening. I'll be watching the Spurs. That's right, Devious James. Go Spurs, go. We'll see. But anyways, you guys have a good rest of your night, and thank you to everybody that joined today. Great game to everybody, and thank you for all the likes. Thank you to the new subscribers, current subscribers. Thank you to all my mods and everybody. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. So thanks. Everybody's a champion. Even you, Devious James, and everybody in this chat. Just be a leader and a positive role model in life, you know. We need a lot of that in life and positive vibes, right? So And shout out to Queen Unwell as well, Queen Linny, Timony, Queen Def, Queen Bree, Justice Pops. Hope they're doing well too. So shout out to Alex and all the... And you're very welcome, guys. And I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good rest of your Friday, everybody. Peace. Shout out to King Homie Purple too.